You're back. Good. I assume you have nothing to report?
Wrong. But it's better if I tell you the rest without your guards here.
Excuse me. I must have misheard you.
Trust me, I'm doing you a favor.
Okay, if it's that important to you. Leave us alone!
Yes, Commander.
Alright, explain. Are the clerics responsible for the attack?
Not the clerics. The outlaws. One of them, at least.
What are you talking about? Skibor would never have gotten involved with them.
Not willingly, no. But he was being used and they made him into a living bomb. And it's all thanks to you.
How dare you! You're standing in front of a commander of the Alps!
Spare me the theatrics. I want to help you.
Help me? Nobody can help me.
I can try. But you need to be honest for once.
Alright, fine. No more lies. Skibor had to supply me with ELEX. I couldn't think of another way out. You can't imagine what it's like. All I do, every day, all day, is pass down judgments. Every one means a death. And the bodies pile up and up. The lifeless faces blur together. But I do it. And I deal with it, and I make more hard decisions, and I always put efficiency first. I always promote our vision. And I use ELEX to help me forget. To blunt these emotions and leave me cold. But the normal ration's not enough. Skibor understood that. More than anybody else. But now you're here, and holding up the mirror to me.
She's suffering. Can't you see that?
I've just made everything worse. There's no future for me.
Who says your future lies with the Alps? You could work for the clerics.
Me? For the clerics? Huh. They would never.
Refuse a helping hand? Correct.
You're hard to understand. Why are you doing this? Why are you helping me?
I promised a friend.
A friend? Who?
Zarek.
Zarek? Did I hear you right? I thought he hated you. In fact, your dislike of each other is the reason you were sent off together. As a distraction to stop attention landing on me. Guess I failed at that too. Where is he anyway?
He's not coming back. And neither should you. Now don't make me ask you again. Go to the clerics. If Hagen digs his heels in, tell him I sent you. He owes me a favor.
Right away. I just have to pack up my kit. My final order is, report to Azok. It's up to him to officially close this investigation. Tell him about my misconduct. Maybe it'll help him to appoint a more capable successor. Good. Oh, and Jax.
Thank me another time.
So long.
Show me these so-called Morcons.
Okay, follow me. It's like last time. The Morcons have hidden their plans somewhere over there. I don't think they'll be too happy about us taking them.
Going...
So, you better be careful then. I'll be right behind you. The culture that left these buildings behind was a degenerate one.
Whatever it is you're hoping to achieve, we're just gonna make them mad when they find out what we're actually up to.
If you want to avoid that, then you better make sure they don't spot us.
My head. Infection. forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Exactly, are you creeping around?
Here's the plans. How to get out of here.
I'm coming for you!
Here are the Morcon plans you wanted.
Good. In fact, that's very good. Finally, some more insight into the machinations of these religious lunatics. I'll check this out as soon as possible.
Then what?
I don't know yet. Ask me again later.
So, have you gleaned any insights from the plans yet?
I have indeed. Several. But I hardly think they will be of any use to you.
Why not?
Because it's about emotional reactions and attitudes towards certain circumstances.
Such as?
How they think about procreation. What they'd do if none of the other groups were there anymore. Highly advanced techniques related to unavoidable threats and fears of survival.
You're talking about psychology, about being human in itself.
It sure looks that way to me.
Okay. How are you going to protect your people with this?
You of all people should know that. If you know your enemy, you know how to hurt them most effectively. Exactly.
The attack on the silo has been cleared up.
I expected a report from my personal agent. Where's Zarek?
Dead.
And the circumstances of his death?
I'd need more time.
No need. Let's get back to the attack. Summarize the facts. Focus on information about the Initiator and possible accomplices. The Initiator first. Who was it?
An outlaw. He was pursuing his own agenda.
His status?
Eliminated.
Good. Any retaliatory measures will be taken in due course. Now the accomplices. Who was involved and in what capacity?
Skibor was a victim of circumstance. His cover was blown in the crater and they made him into a living bomb.
How did he get exposed?
It was Arissa's fault. She used him to get herself some ELEX.
I feared for some time she was abusing her post. Now I'm sure. All told, we are down an ELEX silo, a scout, and a commander. Under these circumstances, I'm counting on you rejoining us. I'm in desperate need of a replacement for Zarek. Think it over. Being with the Albs is your destiny.
I want to join you.
Given your past, I need to know you're serious. Becoming an Alb again means complying with the directive. And it means you can't join another faction.
My mind's made up. I want to be an Alb.
I welcome your decision. Let's make it official. We Albs are a community, an instance. We strive for effectiveness and perfection. The interests of an individual count for nothing. Only the goal has meaning. Are you prepared to submit to these requirements?
I am.
Will you do your duty and follow orders without question?
I will.
Then take this armor as a symbol of your loyalty. As of today, you are a scout. Our eyes and our long-reaching arms. Whatever is hidden, you will uncover. Whatever flees, you will capture. And whatever blocks your way, you will remove. Welcome back. Welcome to the Albs, Jax.
What happens now?
I'm well aware that you would like your old rank of commander back. It's not that simple. First, you will have to carry out tasks as a scout and trooper to show you have not forgotten our directive in the time you were away from the Albs. But I will assign your tasks fairly. I won't obstruct you becoming commander again longer than I have to. First, Kel will retrain you in the basics. After that, return to me for assignment. Dismissed.
Very satisfactory.
Tell Azok the Colossus needs more time. The damage is heavier than we thought.
What are you talking about?
You weren't sent for a report?
No.
So what do you want?
So you're in charge of robot maintenance?
No, not usually.
Well, you seem to be doing a good job.
Our chief engineer got himself killed on a raid. Now I've got to look after them. I'm actually a combat instructor.
So how does a trainer end up as chief engineer?
Part of my job is knowing how to repair stuff in the field. I reckon I know my way around these machines better than anyone.
Azok sent me. He says you should train me.
What? I've got enough to do. Tell Azok I can't train people and do all the repairs, too.
I could do some of your work for you. Would you have time to train me then?
Well, if you could find the blueprints for these Colossuses, I'd be obliged. And there's a few really old ones here. They look the same, but their internals are impossible. Without the blueprints, I'll never figure out how they work.
Do you have any idea where the blueprints might be?
The only people I can think of that might still have them are the clerics. But they won't share info with us.
If I did that and got the blueprints, would you train me?
If I had those blueprints, the repairs would be faster and I'd have the time to, sure.
About those blueprints. Do you have any idea where the clerics might be keeping the blueprints?
I don't even know if they have them at all. But they must have some sort of archive. Maybe try to get in there.
Why do you think the clerics might have blueprints for your Colossus machines?
No, not all the Colossuses, just these very old models. Of course, we've got our own blueprints for the current versions. These older ones date from back when the Alps hadn't broken off from the clerics yet. We could scrap them, but they're still effective fighting units.
Poor form. Next. Good. That'll do.
What do you want?
I'm just looking around.
You must be one of the new recruits. Watch yourself around here. There are plenty of areas that are off limits to you. Nothing escapes our eyes.
You one of the guards?
Yeah. And who are you?
Name's Jax.
Wait. The Jax? Who defeated the hybrid?
Yeah, that's me.
I had no... that's interesting. I didn't know you returned. I never thought I'd meet you in the flesh. Unfortunately, I can't talk right now. Maybe I'll have time after my shift.
Do not try
You better
that
leave.
again.
Good decision.
Jax, over here. Well, look who we have here. The mighty commander. I have an offer for you. What do you say?
Who the hell are you?
I'm a person like you. A person people are always judging. I get accused of a lack of efficiency. Imagine that. Ridiculous. But it would take too long to explain the details. Let's just talk about my offer.
What do you have to offer me?
I knew that would get your attention. It's like this. Some of the other collectors supply me with ELEX so I can meet my quota. You're probably wondering why they would do that. What do I have to offer that would convince them to give up part of their yield? The answer's simple. ELEX rations. More than they would get otherwise. The ELEX that our leaders deny to them, I provide. But I need your help if I want to keep this setup going. In return, I'll sell you items that you can't get your hands on any other way. And as a little bonus, I'll even teach you a thing or two. So, do we have a deal?
What do you need me to do?
Some of us have the luxury of squirreling away extra ELEX rations. Those are your target. Open up their safes and bring me the rations.
Isn't that a little obvious?
No. Their special permissions mean they can get extra rations anytime, and that's exactly what they're doing. Some don't even notice. They think they took the ELEX themselves and forgot about it. If your knowledge of safes is a little rusty, I can teach you how to open them.
And why do you need my help exactly?
I'm being watched. The agents, unsurprisingly, started to wonder how I always met my quotas, without going out as often as the others. But I see what I do as a service to the community, so I'd like to take advantage of your freedom from observation.
Where can I find these safes?
Your target is the agents and researchers sectors, and you'll find some in the barracks too, of course.
Teach me something.
Sure. What do you want to learn?
What do you have to trade?
Feel free to take a look.
You're okay.
See you around. Ah, you must be the new entry on my authorized buyer list. Jax.
Yeah, that's me.
Good. From now on, you can always check with me what you're allowed to buy. Says here that you now have access to Class 1 goods.
Show me what someone of my rank can buy.
Please.
Go. Nice. That'll be useful. Here we go. Good. Here we go. Show me.
Please.
What are you doing here?
Just taking a look around?
I see. Then I can't stop you. But don't touch anything. I'm busy. Why are you distracting me?
And you are?
I see I won't be rid of you easily. My name is Cora. I'm a neuroethologist.
A neuro what now?
In terms you might understand, I study neurological structures corresponding with certain behaviors in mutants.
And how's that going?
Badly. Azok is frustrating my efforts. I can't get the samples I need without an expedition. I can't lead an expedition without a permit. I can't get a permit without Azok's approval. And he will not give that approval. The return doesn't justify the risk, apparently. Fucking bureaucrat.
Can I take care of that for you?
Forget it. You won't convince that asshole. It's just... I get so angry thinking about it.
Don't you get any ELEX?
Yes, of course I do. But it doesn't work on me like it used to. One of my experiments caused me to... That's a story for another time, when I'm not dealing with expedition permits or that fuckhead Azok.
You're a scientist. You must be able to teach me something, right?
Of course. How would you feel about temporarily or permanently improving your physical attributes?
Yeah, sounds great.
Good. I can teach you something about how to make the substances to do that. You pick the time for your lesson.
I want to learn from you.
Great. What do you want to learn?
About this expedition. You said you needed samples. What kind of samples are we talking about?
Samples of these alien creatures, but I can't get any, so fuck it. I'm abandoning the subject.
About this expedition.
You're very focused on that subject, aren't you? Why is it so important to you?
So what exactly is your expedition about?
The message never seems to reach your brain, huh? It doesn't matter. I need permission from Azok so I can lead an expedition to the old converter. Without permission, it's irrelevant.
To be honest, I don't really give a fuck.
Finally! Thank you. Now let me work.
About the...
You're very...
The first test subjects were injected with Dark Elix. Low doses administered initially, reactions hardly measurable in the early stages. Increased dosage results in signs of increased aggression and lack of self-control. Previous results pertaining to the evolution of the human body are insufficient. Subject 42 continues to refuse to cooperate. Medication will be administered via nutritional supplements, starting immediately. Medication to be injected into foodstuffs immediately prior to serving. This will ensure that experimental procedures can continue. Abnormalities in the subject's movements and facial expressions have been observed. Subject also exhibits intense sweating and shaky hands. The subject has all but ceased speaking. When subject does speak, speech is difficult to understand. Additionally, subject appears to be hallucinating. The next phase has begun. The administered dosage has once again been doubled. I have no idea what day it is today. Everything around me has gone quiet. My entire body is shaking. They only address me as Subject 42. Something's going on here, but I can't explain what it is. I'm not allowed out for fresh air either. This recording equipment is the only thing they'll let me have. There seems to be blood everywhere, all of a sudden. Is it real? Or am I just imagining it? I can see it on the floor, on the walls, even under the table. Where is it coming from? I have to get out of here. Everything feels so wrong.
Alarm! North Gate under attack. Everybody follow me.
Hey, Jax, wait!
Yeah?
I was thinking, and I need to talk to you, but not here.
What do you need?
I have a problem. You actually might be the only person who can help me.
What makes you think that?
You already violated the directive, and you're still in one piece. I need help from someone with that kind of experience.
You're planning to violate the directive?
Hey, not so loud. Come with me. Let's talk somewhere more private.
So, tell me your big secret.
Before I say too much, let me ask you, what do you think about the new rules?
What do you mean exactly?
Do you think it's good that people are allotted a fixed ELEX ration? That some get more, some less, but all have to take what they're given?
I think everybody should be able to decide how much ELEX they want to take.
So you think some people are more effective with less ELEX?
Why do you ask?
I think, okay, I'm gonna tell you something, but you can't tell anyone, understand? Do I have your word?
I promise.
Right, so I stopped taking ELEX.
That's serious. They could execute you for that.
If they discover I haven't been taking my E6 ration, I have no idea what they'd do.
And why are you telling me this?
I hoped you would understand my problem, and maybe help me solve it.
What exactly do you expect me to do?
When I had field duty, I was always able to dump my rations outside. But now, I've been assigned to the City Watch, so I've been hiding my ELEX in my trunk. There's an inspection coming up. If I can't get rid of the ELEX before then...
About your ELEX rations. Why did you stop taking it?
When the new directive went into effect, I got a lot less ELEX than in the days of the hybrid. I was scared, terrified even. It was like I was losing who I was. I started questioning everything about myself. But then, as the weeks passed, I started to feel the benefits. Fear drove me to make the right decisions. There was a moment where I realized what was happening. Making the right decisions made me happy. Emotions are just kind of a reward system. Make the right decisions and you feel good. I basically become addicted to making correct, effective decisions. I don't want to take ELEX anymore. It makes me weak and ineffective. I hope you understand what I'm getting at.
I'll help you get rid of them.
Thank you. I had no other way out of this. Here, take this key. It's for my trunk in the barracks. That's where my ELEX is.
Anything I need to keep in mind?
Just don't let anybody see you opening my trunk. That includes me. I'm a guard. If I see you opening that trunk and don't stop you, then I might as well just execute myself. One more thing. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's an inspection in a few days. If the ELEX isn't gone by then, I'm finished. So there's a deadline on this. Now I need to get back before anyone notices I'm gone. I'm really counting on you.
Good decision. Somebody is sneaking around here. Get out of here now! Good decision.
You don't have... Good.
You will continue training on your own until the next evaluation. Work on your form.
That didn't work.
You better leave. You better... About time.
That didn't work. I'm in.
You don't have authorization to be here. If you don't have a permit, I'll have to remove you by force.
Time.
No opinion on the subject.
None of this is worth anything.
I take a different view of the situation.
What do you need?
I want to buy something.
What'll it be?
I'd weigh that up again.
I really don't have an opinion on that.
I have to strongly disagree.
I have no opinion on the subject.
just can't do that yet.
clerics really are back on their feet again.
Surprised?
Their tenacity commands my respect. But unless they make a great effort, they will remain a shadow of their former selves.
Ugh. So exhausting.
It's just so exciting. I've never worked with an alb before.
I'm not an alb. Not anymore.
I just mean... Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
That's all right. What do you want me to do?
It's pretty straightforward, really. You just take things and put them... wherever there's space, I guess.
You don't have a system?
Well, you know, I was going to figure one out. Really, I was. But,
I'll take care of it.
Thanks! Good luck then, and glad to have you on the team.
You're okay.
I'm looking for the blueprints for an old series of fighting colossus.
I'm not sure if we still have those. You're welcome to go through the archives, see for yourself. If you don't find them, there is one more place they could be, though it's not exactly somewhere you'd call accessible. But let's not worry quite yet. They could just be lying around here.
I couldn't find any Colossus blueprints in the archives.
Then there's good news and bad. The good news is, I'm 100% certain that we have the blueprints for every series of fighting Colossus ever made. The bad news is, the blueprints you need are back in our old city. And now that one of those towers has appeared, searching the ruins means you'll have to fight some of those terrible creatures. I'm afraid that's as much as I can tell you.
Damn it, I've got no choice. Where exactly do I need to go?
Let me give you the coordinates. But promise me you'll be careful, okay?
Don't worry. I'm used to being careful.
Good luck then. And don't be a stranger. Drop by if you're ever back in the area.
Later.
Cora says you're getting in the way of her expedition.
Cora, the researcher. I assume you're referring to her plan to waste the lives of ALB troops investigating a vague rumor at the old converter.
She made it sound different.
Of that, I have no doubt. Since the experiment, she has been difficult to deal with.
Experiment?
Cora was researching ELEX distillation. There was a release of gas which she wasn't prepared for. It had a negative effect on her. If she wasn't so critical to our research effort, she would have been removed from our community long ago.
About Cora.
I assume you want me to approve her expedition to the old converter. So give me one good reason to do so.
just can't do that yet. Just can't do that yet. This locker appears to be connected to some kind of complex pneumatic tube system. I guess this is where I meant to put Porter's package. The package is safely stowed. Now to see if there's already something waiting for me at the exit of the pneumatic tube system. I have the payment for Porter. I should take it back to him.
Hey there, Porter. Well, I'm assuming it's you. My comm system's broken, so I can't see or hear you. That's why I'm sending this audio log outside, along with the money I owe you. Thanks for the package. Looks good from what I can tell, no damage or anything. And, well, at least take your payment this time. You can't work for free forever. Last time you were here, you asked me what I'm doing living inside a mountain. And you said it gets kind of boring, traveling all on your lonesome. So, I thought I'd tell you my story. Figured it'd give you something to listen to along the way. As you know, I used to live in the old lighthouse in Tavar. But before I wound up there, I lived in countless other old lighthouses. After a while, I got sick of it. No ships ever passed by. So, working in a lighthouse felt worthless. Then the Berserkers came along. Started painting the whole desert green. It got a little too exciting for me. Or maybe green's just not my color. I packed up all 7 of my possessions and off I went. As luck would have it, pretty soon I found this bunker. A happy coincidence, I thought. It took years to get everything set up here. Starting my underground mushroom farm up wasn't easy. And everything else. I was always a man who liked his peace and quiet, and here, well, things stay just how I like them. No one ever disturbs me. No one ever comes to try to oust me. Whatever the factions are up to on the outside, it means nothing to me. As long as this little mountain doesn't decide it would rather be a volcano, or gets flattened by some giant boulder falling from the sky, I'll be staying right here. And there you have it. My story. Oh, there is one more thing. This was the last delivery I need from you. I've got everything covered now. I can live out the rest of my days without a care. So unless mankind decides it wants to start traveling by ship again, I have no intention of leaving. Farewell, my old friend. I hope life treats you well and you finally get to retire soon. You've earned it. See you in the next life. Computer, stop recording.
I delivered the package.
And the shards? You got them with you too?
Right.
Well, hand them over then. I'll stick to our deal. I'll get myself a new house. You can have what's left.
Here are your shards.
I have to say, I'm impressed. You made a difficult delivery and didn't screw me out of my shards. That's nothing to sniff at in this shithole. I'm going to head over to Brenda right now to see about buying myself a better home. You should come with me. The remaining shards are yours, after all. Thank you for delivering the package. I can hardly wait to buy myself a better home.
Buddy, you aren't allowed to be here. Fuck off!
Maybe this will convince you to let me through?
Okay. I'll pretend I didn't see you. This time. Go on. Do whatever it is you have to do. If I see you here again, I'm kicking you out. Go on. Off you go. I never saw you.
If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
Hey, Porter. The usual? Or you want to rent another room?
Nope. This time, Brenda, I'm buying, not renting.
Ah, Porter, come on. We talked about this. I can't afford to sell you a room. Besides, you ain't got no shards. You know what? I'll let you stay the night for free. Room's empty right now anyway.
No need. I found someone who made a very lucrative delivery for me. What do you say to 500 shards?
5? Hey, where'd you get so much money?
I told you,
Yeah. Shit, that's a lot of shards. Look, I'll think about it. I'll do the math and let you know.
Then what if I said 7? Would you still have to think about it then?
Jeez, Porter. Okay. If it's so important to you, 700 it is. Hand it over. You can go right upstairs. Room's all yours.
Thank you so much. I bought a room from Brenda. Can't tell you how grateful I am. I'd still be living in squalor without you. Here's your share. Thanks for everything, my friend.
Well, I wasn't consulted on it. If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
He's been bugging me about it for days.
Welcome to the nursery. What can I get you, hun?
Looks more like a tavern than a nursery.
Look around the place. Nothing but boys behaving bad. And they only get worse as the night goes on. And it's up to me to set them straight. Sometimes I feel less like an innkeeper and more like their mom. Those boys are nothing but overgrown babies with guns. Hence the name. So, what'll it be? How about some milk? With the healthy shot of the hard stuff, of course.
Give me something to drink.
The nursery has everything you need. Take your pick.
See you later. I don't know either. Not again.
Walls don't help if the holes in them... If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
He's been bugging me about it for days.
Can't you see I'm busy?
The enemy is coming. Whatever.
I beg to differ.
Jax? I don't fucking believe it. Never thought I'd run into you here.
Hector? I thought I'd never see you again.
I know. Back then I said we wanted to cross the mountains, start a new life. But, as you can see, we didn't make it very fucking far.
How the hell'd you wind up working with the outlaws?
Well, the Claws always had a big expansion plan. We wanted to build a society from the ground up, a place without war. Thought it might be easier to get settled in the lands beyond the mountains. But we stopped here to rest, and our guide fucked off. Never came back. Without him, we didn't know how to cross the mountains without dying. So we got stuck here. One thing led to another, and here I am at the top of the heap. Life sure is fucking funny sometimes, huh?
As a member of the Claws, you must be able to teach me something about being a pickpocket.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Why are your gate guards handing out Elexit?
Darius is following instructions. I'm pleased to hear that.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'm just a generous soul.
Of course. And now the real reason?
Fine. I guess I can't fool you. It's not like I'm giving shit away. I earned my cut. First of all, the shards stay here. Whatever I give out at the gate, it gets spent inside it. But even if it doesn't, my men take care of the rest. Don't need more than a few fast fingers to get back my property plus a tidy profit. They think I'm a savior, and curse their luck while owing me one.
Devious.
Hey, we all gotta make a living. You get it.
One of your people mounted an attack on the Alps.
Wow, Viper actually pulled it off.
You knew about it?
No, but Baxter warned me he planned something. Something big. I was supposed to keep an eye on him, but he disappeared.
And he's gonna stay disappeared. He's dead.
I actually knew that already. When a guy like him dies, word gets around pretty quick. Not that I care. I couldn't fucking stand the guy. But it goes against my principles. Everyone, even Viper, deserves a chance to say their piece. Why'd you end him?
It was self-defense.
He must have really backed him into a corner. He wasn't an impulsive guy. Besides, it might surprise you to hear that I actually understood where he was coming from.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
So I know you heard about how Baxter had to make a run for it when Logan rebelled against him and took command of the fort. But instead of running, he gathered a new group of followers. Murderers, rapists, the real scum of the earth. Folks no one else would touch with a 10-foot pole. Some of those scum became part of his inner circle. Viper was one of them. After a while, things happened. The power balance shifted. Logan lost the fort, the Albs lost their power, and the clerics, well, they lost everything. And Baxter thought, why stay underground? Why not try and climb my way to the top of the ranks? All Baxter had to do was seize the opportunity, and that's what he did.
So why'd Baxter dump Viper?
Simple. You want to gain power, you gotta win people over. That'll never happen with a Reaver calling the shots. Never trust a murderer with your life. Baxter knew that. That's why he put me in charge of the crater. Most people accepted that, but not Viper. He must have thought the attack would impress Baxter. But Baxter would have killed him. The situation with the Berserkers was already getting out of control. Looks like you beat Baxter to it, though. Just so you know, Viper wasn't alone. He had allies. I threw most of them out of the crater as a precaution. But they could be gunning for you now. Just watch your ass out there.
I will. Thanks.
My attention is needed elsewhere. What do I think of it? Better to keep that to myself. Walls don't help if the holes in them keep getting bigger. Basically, it makes no difference. If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost. There'll still be just as much work. My attention is needed elsewhere. Walls don't help if the holes in them keep getting bigger. Well, I wasn't consulted on it. Again. The enemy is coming, whatever we do. What do I think of it? Better to keep that to myself.
As a member of the Claws, you must be able to teach me something about being a pickpocket.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You're obviously not an outlaw. So fuck off. Got it?
Why does it matter whether or not I'm an outlaw?
Look, I got a deal going. I provide the outlaws with kit, and I get to sit on my ass up here without having to worry about getting robbed or whatever. And I'm sticking to that deal.
So you'd sell me stuff if I was an outlaw?
I'd sell you gear, weapons, and even teach you how to make your own chems. You figured that out pretty quick. I'm proud of you. But you're not an outlaw, so our business here is done. I don't know, man. This doesn't feel right.
You're goddamn chicken shit. All you have to do is keep watch while I take out the target.
And after that, when the job's done, you think we're just strolling out of here with pockets full of shards?
Of course, no doubt about it.
Fuck me, you are a goddamn moron. Everyone who works for him ends up 6 feet under. When are you gonna get that through your thick skull?
All I know is that I won't have to share the dough with you. Now fuck off, you candy-ass little prick!
Good to see you.
What goods have you got?
But of course... What are you doing sneaking around here?
Not now, I'm busy.
If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
I beg to differ.
Better to keep that to myself.
I'll drink to that.
Well, I wasn't consulted on.
I don't know either.
Well, he brought it on himself.
If we don't put up some resistance, all is lost.
Really? I'll drink to that.
None of the major factions have a good plan to counter the aliens.
It's up to us to come up with something.
That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. I'm in.
You're okay. That didn't work.
I'll let you get away with it this time. See you around.
That didn't work. I'm in.
I won't warn you again. Smart move.
About time.
Someone there?
What's going on?
You don't have authorization to be here.
Smart
You
move.
better
Smart
right
move.
now or face the consequences.
That didn't work. I'm in. I have the ELEX rations you wanted.
Well done. You did an excellent job as my replacement. I hope I don't need to point out that this little deal has to stay between us. Particularly now, when we Alps are reevaluating our approach to life, it's important that we stick together. And that's also why now is a good time for me to help you. It hadn't escaped my notice that you've become pretty human-like. Some ELEX would probably do you good. Here, you've earned this.
the hell?
About Ivan's groceries.
Is the upper district accessible now?
Civilians who have a guarantor are allowed back there.
What? Since when?
Since I made sure of it.
It's about damn time. Then I'll straighten it out right now. You wanna come? You might as well take this stuff with you. I'll give you a few shards for being my pack mule.
All right, I'll go with you.
Let's go.
Hold on a second. We investigated that outlaw hideout you told me about. There was no sign of them there. Looked like someone tipped them off we were coming. Well, we knew they were smart.
So what now?
Nothing. We drove them away. That'll have to do for now. Just thought you'd like to know how the investigation was going. I'll keep working at it all the same. See you around.
What do I care?
Go on, then. It's good to get out. I'm sick of the smell of this place. You're lucky you don't have to run a business. Breathing the same air as these idiots every day? Ugh, it's enough to make you choke.
Can't we pick up the pace?
Just relax. It's good for the legs. This used to be the entertainment district. That's how the old Duke kept the peace.
How'd you mean?
Simple. Those who partied till all hours didn't get off their ass so quickly in the morning. That kept the streets clear. But I want to show you something. Come this way. Say, rumor has it that you and Kaya, well,
That's my goddamn business.
that subject's a bit of a minefield. So, let's drop it.
What do you want to show me anyway?
We're there already. This is the only place where you can really switch off. Feel how fresh the air is here? No drunks up here. No stupid assholes with their stupid, constant fucking pickup lines.
Hey, cutie.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just deal with this. Problem, buddy? Keep walking.
I just wanted to...
Just wanted to get a kick in the head?
I'm going.
That's more like it. All right, come on. I really don't want to talk to these assholes. Since the Berserkers took over the fort, the number of assholes has really decreased. But there's still too many. Good friend of mine lives back there. Hello, Tyler! You prick.
You guys get along great.
The old fella sells me his junk at exorbitant prices. And if I badmouth him, he jacks the prices up some more. So I smile in his face and silently pray for his death. Better clean the dirt off your boots. We want to make a good impression.
They're not that dirty.
It's just a joke. There's only one time for cleaning boots. When you've kicked a few too many asses.
Is that your specialty?
There is no substitute for it when you need to bring recalcitrant staff into line. But enough of that. It's not far now. Here we are. Leave the talking to me. Halvar's a damn nitpicker, but I know how to handle him.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Listen and shut up.
You here again? It hasn't even been a month.
You remember the tinned food and spices you gave me?
That was, let me think. 35 cans and,
Good, you remember. I need the same shipment again.
That's impossible. I'm in the middle of stock taking.
Who gives a fuck? Hand it over.
My warehouse has clear procedures. I can't just...
Pull your head out of your ass, or you'll be delivering the stuff to the dealer district yourself.
You want me to go among the common people?
Don't ask. Do.
What? Oh, all right. I'll see what I can do.
You're lucky. You don't have to carry anything. You can tell your Morcon he's getting the stuff. Knowing Halvar, he'll have organized replacement stock in no time.
And my shards?
No pack, no shards.
I wouldn't have gone with you if you hadn't promised me shards.
I don't think I can argue with that. There, take this. Now I gotta get back before those idiots burn my place down. So long!